Healing on your own doesn't fucking work. If you've ever felt like you should be able to handle everything on your own, this video is for you. So those of you who might have watched some of my videos before, thank you for watching them, by the way, know that I like a bit of science-backed theory. It's not fluffy, and I'm going to make it as simple as possible because science gets very sciencey at times. So your nervous system is constantly scanning for cues of safety or danger. It's an old part of our brain, part of the fight or flight system. But when we feel safe through things like calm tone, soft eye contact, perhaps gentle touching, or being seen and accepted and heard by somebody, our body releases oxytocin. That's the bonding and trust hormone. And oxytocin literally helps you regulate your heart rate, your blood pressure, and your stress response, the fight, flight, or freeze or fawn. That means being around other people who make you feel safe or help you to feel safe that's a nice to have thing. It's a biological medicine. You can't heal in isolation because your nervous system doesn't learn safety in a vacuum. It learns it through connection. So think about maybe for a minute, if you have a supportive friend that listens instead of trying to fix you, that cues your nervous system into safety. If somebody respects your boundaries instead of testing them, your body relaxes a little bit more, and you learn that you can put boundaries in with that person and they're not going to get upset, so you feel safe. When you step into a group like my group, the Becoming Hive, and realise that other women, other introverted women over 40 are experiencing the same emotional chaos, you can let go of your shame because it's not just you. You're not the only one. That's the power of social regulation. It's not about dependency. It's about allowing your system to co-regulate with others until you can self-regulate again. I used to have quite severe panic attacks at one point in my life, and I found it really, really difficult to talk myself down. But when I found somebody who my other half actually, when I found somebody that would just sit with me and stroke my back and tell me that I'm okay, I could begin to breathe deeper, and because I was feeling safe again. And him being with me got me to the point where I could begin to self-regulate again. It's like emotional scaffolding. It's temporary support. Temporary support. Why can't I say that? It's like emotional scaffolding. It's temporary support while you rebuild your strength. I don't like the word community. I don't know why. I just don't. I like the word hive. So this is about creating around yourself a hive of safety. I'm sure we've all experienced some people with their friends, co-workers, whatever, who actually drain us instead of soothing us. So I wanted to give you a few signs that you can look out for, that your hive is mentally healthy for you. So if you feel calm after spending time with someone, or revived or refreshed, that's someone you want to be around a little bit more. If you always leave feeling tense or unheard, this is information, it's feedback. This is why it's a good idea to check in emotionally with yourself. Imagine you're going to your friend's house, and before you go you feel quite calm and grounded, and then when you leave you feel anxious and upset. we need to look at how has that happened. Is that something your friend is doing for you? And in which case that friend might not be emotionally healthy for you. And it doesn't mean you've got to cut them out of your life. It just means you need to put some boundaries around when you spend time with that friend. So perhaps you won't see that friend when you're feeling vulnerable. Another sign that you have healthy friends is that it's okay for you to say no to them. They're not going to get upset, they're not going to take it personally, and they won't guilt trip you for having loving limits. I've got a whole video on loving limits. I will put a link to it, and if you want to go and have a look at that, amazing, that might help you a little bit further. Another sign is that your friendship isn't one-sided. Support flows both ways, and it ebbs and flows. So sometimes your friend might really need you for a short time, but then sometimes it's you. It's not all one way all the time. Another sign is that your hive cheer your growth, not compete with it, or think that you're going miles ahead, or that they're getting left behind. Although you can talk about those things, but if someone feels safer when you are not growing or you shrink, that's not a supportive hive. That is control. And my final sign for a healthy hive is they are supportive, whatever your mood, without insisting there's always a bloody silver lining. That drives me clinically insane. Sometimes I just want to be miserable, and the people that allow me to be miserable so I can come out the other side are the people I want in my hive. So just to summarise, connection promotes healing, provided your hive is an emotionally safe hive. And I've given you some tips to look out for. But if there's anything that I haven't mentioned that you would like me to go over, just drop me a comment and I'll get to it as soon as I can.
If you want more of this sort of thing, come and hang out in the Becoming Hive, my free Facebook community for quietly rebellious introverted women over 40. There's a link below. In the Becoming Hive, we talk real strategies, no fluff, no bullshit. You could also like this video, comment on this video and subscribe to this channel. Dust off your throne and polish your crown, Queen, because when you are well, the whole hive thrives. Until next time, swear softly, rebel radiantly, and buzz bravely.